Hey everybody, Rhadamant here. Thanks for tuning in to Frost and Fire. So don't be fooled by the happy, calm music. We have Hippie, who is missing a leg, and then we have all these bone dogs down here ready to chomp my face off. So there's some things I want to do before I unpause the game. One, I would like to make this an NPM overflow storage. We'll have it be important. Only nutrient paste gets stored in here. Two, my butchery is going to expand. The butchery is going to be for important. The hoppers for critical. The butchery is going to be allowed to store foul meat, all corpses, including skeleton corpses. We'll just haul them over here and skip this zone here. This doesn't really, this is just a stopgap. All right, that is now done. Two, the crabs here, the baby crabs, I'm going to slaughter. When you kill off baby crabs, you are going to be able to get some crab chitin and crab eggs, and that's going to be really good for feeding myself and for, so it's actually a renewable source of meat in that way. Another thing I wanted to do is, Phoenix, could you deliver steel here? Awesome. And then Bash, Bash, once you finish these meals, which brings me to another point, but once you finish those meals, I want to build this. So the purpose of this door here is to stop manhunting animals from tripping all my deadfall traps. Another thing I wanted to do before I address the meals is to remove a ton of stuff that's outside the base from the stay close zone so that my guys don't go waltzing out and being mauled to death by bone dogs. That would be, well, it sounds very avoidable, and it would be very, very sad. And then to that end, stay close, and my pets are going to be unrestricted as well. The prisoners here are going to need to be tended to with herbal meds next, and they're going to need to be fed by Raptor, who's going to start delivering food to them. All right, Bash, now that you've made that meal, let's have you build that wall up there. And that brings me to my final thing that I wanted to set off, which is some tips from all of you. So one, the only tip I have is from Matthew and Orange Chaos. They both mentioned basically at the same time, so I mentioned them both, that I really ought to be making a lot more simple meals as it is my source of nutrients. Let's do up until 27. 27 meals sounds good. And we'll get back to batch production. All right, so the act of Phoenix delivering steel here might trigger some bone dogs to peel off from this group. There was 38 of them to come up here and mess with me. I'll have to keep an eye on that. So far, they have not. Oh, no, no, nope. I would like to kill these bone dogs off because their leather is good for armor, and then their meat is good for nutrients. So we'll work towards that soon. Okay, my prisoners are now getting fed, and I think I've addressed all of the issues that I felt like I needed to. All right, let's build the door first. It's more important. Yes, so here is a bone dog peeling off from the group. Let's get inside. So the next thing I wanted to do here is Raptor is close this door here. And Gabe, what are you working on? Gabe, you're gonna come in here as well. So some of these bone dogs were drawn away from the pack, but they do technically have a valid path to me, and they're gonna figure this out going through the deadfall maze, or the trickle trap, or whatever you want to call it. And as we fire on these, more will come. But that's kind of what I wanted. I want to take out these bone dogs with my, you know, my base defenses, because it's fast and efficient. All right, so Bash is killing the baby crabs because the baby crabs will net a whole lot of meat and material that I want. Oh boy, they're all coming. Hippie, I know you're one-legged right now because I haven't finished the leg for you, which will be finished really soon, but I need every shooter that I can get. Even a one-leg shooter is better than no shooter. So here they all come. Well, not all of them, but half or so, which is good that it wasn't all. Oh boy. Another thing I'd like to do is to move the crab butcher up so that it's our priority. Phoenix, I'm not so sure what you're doing now is wise. All right, let me do a quick... Oh boy, this turret is definitely going down. All right, this one's damaged. This one's damaged. This one is critical. Okay, we're... Phoenix, why would you rearm that? We're almost through this first swim. With only one turret missing, that's pretty reasonable. All right, let's rearm them. Turn them off to save power, not that I think I have a lack of power or anything. All right, JD, let's have you finish fabricating. Bash, you just butchered. Yeah, so here, as you can see, we have crab eggs and the chitin from butchering those dead baby crabs. Just a matter of economy. Phoenix is, okay, here we got another wave coming in. So let's get these back on. My most damaged turrets will stay off. Which is to say, a lot of them. Phoenix. Get here. Bash. Here. Open that door. Gabe and Raptor, I'll let you eat, but then I'm gonna need you back out here. Let's finish the leg. Done. Hippie JD, come join us. I'm planning on brawling them, for better or for worse. As this is a nice choke point, and it will take pressure off my turrets. It does mean that Phoenix is going to get, Phoenix and Gabe and Bash will get, you know, injured a little bit, but... Alright, Phoenix needs to peel out, actually. He got a little too injured. Alright, what's left? Really just very, very few. That's good. So Bash... Gonna have you repair that. JD, repair this. Hippie, Raptor, Gabe, you're dismissed for now. Another thing I could do is hunt priorities all the way up. And let's do some rearming. So here comes some additional bone dogs, but I do have turrets spun up, so we should be okay. I'm mostly worried about Raptor in the line of fire. Oh, here comes the rest. All right, Gabe, gonna need you back here. JD, fall back. I think, yep, we've repaired this up enough. All right, fall back to a choke point. This will be all on Bash. Man, these bone dogs really go for the head. All right, wildlife, they're all unconscious, so I will take them off. Phoenix, you are going to need to be tended to by Raptor. Bash, you should also rest. Bed rest is now the max priority. And now that all the bone dogs, they might not all be dead, but they're all downed, which means that they're wounded to a point where they don't pose the kind of threat they would otherwise. So yeah, let's get some meds going on. For everybody's valiant efforts, they are going to be given herbal meds just to speed up the rate of recovery. I hope that fire doesn't spread. All right, another thing I wanted to do is let's flick this lamp while Hippie sleeps. We are going to do the operation for her leg. That's a right leg bionic. Don't spread, don't spread, don't spread. Good, did not spread. Okay, we have a lot of killbox repair and rearm, and in the instance of one turret, replace to do. Okay, Hippie now has 2 bionic legs, just like Gabe. Quick movers, they are. Raptor, before you go to sleep. Oh, is there not food? There is not food because Gabe... I'm going to force Gabe to wake up. He is a quick sleeper, so... it should be fine. And then Gabe, you are going to grow because I need rice. Okay, what is... My simple meal must be for Bashel. No, any worker. Phoenix got an infection. That sucks. I'm going to clean the room and then give herbal meds as well. All right, the simple meal, I'm going to increase the ingredient radius so that my, when I have rice in the farm, the rice that's sitting around the farm can be utilized, because that was one of the issues we had previously. All right, Gabe. Once you sow, I'll let you go back to sleep. Okay, deliver food to both of the prisoners. Or feed them. And then Raptor, you're good to go to sleep as well. Hippie now can walk. She might do a little bit of vomiting though, but that's all right. Where is she? She's eating. That makes sense. Gonna have her do a little bit of cleanup here. What else can I do? Bash and Phoenix are now recovering. Gabe's almost done sewing. As soon as he's done sewing, I'll revert his scheduling so that he's not forced work all the time, because that's not going to make him very happy. Okay. JD is finishing off some bone dogs, and then we can also schedule everybody, actually everybody, because of the temperature is fine, to be unrestricted entirely. Great. Phoenix, you should stay in bed. Your bed rest is on max, so I don't even know why you'd be getting out of bed. All right, so Gabe's going back to digging at the steel, which is worthy. My animals could be set to unrestricted haul as well. Make sure the unrestricted haul is truly unrestricted, and it is, because it's not cold enough to do really any harm to either of them. It's a little too cold for Cauterize, but not to the point where I think he's going to be at risk of. Oh, okay. So we have more internal caverns. Not to the point where I think he's going to be at risk of any sort of hypothermia or anything. He should be fine. Let's see. Raptor's currently sleeping, which is why we don't have any food. I'm going to wake up Raptor. I'm sure he's not going to be super happy about it, but I do need to make sure that I have a surplus of cooked food. And then JD is making shells, but I think what I'm going to have him do is temporarily prioritize construction, because there's a lot of repairs to be made in this here box. So if I'm not mistaken, all of the bone dogs have now decayed. This also means that I have a huge cleanup to do. There's just a lot of bone dog corpses, and I don't know where to. I'll torch them here. I'll just call this rot. Critically important that rot corpses go here. And maybe Cauterize will help. I don't know. Okay, so JD is going to build that limestone wall and then prop this door open so that it actually works for sappers. So this door just has to close when manhunters come. The stay close zone should no longer include anything. Actually, it should not include this either. Or really any of these doors. I mean, if I'm being real, stay close really ought not to include any of the kill box either, because that's technically enemy territory as well. So this whole zone I will update. Now, no one's restricted to stay close, but when I set people to stay close, I don't want them to get hurt. I guess this is not so much stay close as is stay fortified or something. Stay defended. Something I don't know what the right terminology is, but it doesn't really matter. I know what it means. And that's what matters. So Bash, how are you doing? You are almost fully healed. Your head infection is fine immunity-wise. That's good, Phoenix. Hippie is making some chem fuel. And she is still a little bit of anesthesia, but not too bad. Now, of course, there's still this enemy camp quest that I need to do. But it's not actually all that urgent, so I'm not going to sweat it. going to create a little zone here called temp steel. Raw resources steel, and temp steel is going to allow me to just build a lot more easily in that spot. Where I can sort of focus on filling this in. And I know there's mods that help me do this, but I'm fine with it taking the time it takes, not using mods. Okay, Bash is fully healed. That means we're going to be butchering animals galore. Let me go ahead and forbid all the meat for now, so don't use it up falsely. And I think what I'm going to do is micromanage Bash to do some of the repairs. Because of that, yes. Okay, so we have all of these guys are shooters, and then south, they're all shooters. JD, I'm sorry to do this, but let's see, repair, Gabe, rearm, Bash, keep building, Hippie, rearm, Raptor, rearm. Was that a rearm or repair? No, there, rearm. I need to make sure that nobody's going for dangerous steel here. Repair this. This won't be the final delivery here, so I'm going to leave this unbuilt. This isn't... The enemies coming in aren't too bad. I just need to... They're not extraordinarily strong or anything like that. I just need to be ready. Yeah, here they come. Trying to get these rearmed if possible. Okay, JD, you've got the right idea. Fall back. Whoa, broken shield belt. Dang, that's a hard hit. All right, 6 off. Let's see, rearm. They're all shooters, so there's no brawlers, there's no scythers, which is kind of helpful. Because then I could just wait for them to get close and light them up. Might even get some good resources out of this. Okay, so now we have just a swarm of pikemen. I think everything else has already arrived, so let's get these turrets off. Draw the pikemen close. I'm gonna give the pikemen a single bait turret to purposely fire on. Yeah, I don't like the fact that Bash's shield belt is deactivated in there. He's getting fired on. Because basically I want... Oh, there it goes. I want the pikemen, draw them in close, and then let's light them up. Not a whole lot of ammo in a lot of these turrets, but they'll have to do. Doing a quick health check. A lot of the smaller turrets are not faring awesomely, swimmingly, but they'll be all right. The infection can be tended to real soon. All right, at this point, all 6 of these turrets are, yep, 6 of these turrets turn off. I think I turned some on that I meant to keep off. JD, don't rearm from that direction. Let's rid this door. All right, and then let's draw them in closer. Yeah, he needs treatment. Bash, you could do it. You're standing right there. Okay, I don't like... Oh, JD, don't get shot. All right, drawing them in. There is 9 left. All right, let's get everybody out here. And... Whoa, Maverick! Animals. Restrict. Mini turrets away. Any of them... Okay, this is too damaged. This is on ammo. And then my shooters get to a position where we can fire. Bash, come back out. A quick health check. We're okay. That should be off. I'm obviously going to have to make rearming and repairing a high priority here because any further attacks and I'm just going to be out. Pretty brutal amount of munitions required. All right, I think we're good. Bash. I'm gonna have you repair everything that needs repairing there. Gabe's gonna do the same, or JD's gonna do the same thing up here. Hippie, you're going to deliver materials. And then I'll start rearming. Raptor. I want you to haul steel. Animals. Actually, animals, I'm going to do something weird. New area. Move steel. So, I'm going to try to encourage the animals to just move steel. So I'm going to paint some islands here. So animals are going to be able to come in here and in here. And in here, and then of course, like this spot as well. And these 2 pets are going to be essentially ordered to move a whole bunch of steel. Can we tend Maverick actually real quick? All right, so this is ready to get constructed, and these turrets should turn off. Hippie, you haul 2. All right, so now with the pets, only really able to move to the steel zones and the steel shelves, that's pretty much all that they're going to be hauling. This is so that I can rearm faster, because right now I'm in a position where, well, steel's at a premium. Trying to get all the bullets back in. Now, I haven't been turning on my slug turrets so that in cases of true emergencies where I've got centipedes or something really, really dangerous coming in, I can just spin up the uranium slugs, and that will shred fast. All right, and my guys are hauling steel. Hippie, what is your needs? Okay, you're just gonna go straight back to hauling steel. And my pets should help out with this a lot. As you can see, cauterizes already have a load of 75 steel heading in. All right, so I think all of my autocannon turrets are now repaired. All of my turrets are now repaired. So it's just a matter of replacing the barrels with steel, and then we'll be good. And that's no problem. Yeah, look at how fast they've hauled the steel, especially putting Cauterize and my other pets on only being able to access that that stuff. Oh, we're back to a situation where we actually have some steel now, which is comfortable. Comfortable. Raptor, why are you meditating at a small sculpture? You have a throne. Maybe Hippie was sitting on the throne or something, I don't know. Hippie with a shoot frenzy. She's gone from miserable to inspired. Bash, while you're down here, just haul steel. Cool. So by my count, there still should be 2 baby crabs left, I think. No, maybe not. Kaba, did you just eat foul meat as I was making it into chem fuel? I think this is going to be a bug right now. Because I bet I'm going to get a full load of chem fuel. Yeah, I got a full load of chem fuel for 20 off. Okay, so simple meals should not include raw meat, right? They don't. But she doesn't listen to her food. So, as you can see, she ate the foul meat. Interesting. Well, I got cheaper than full cost chem fuel. I'm okay with this. I just find it very, very strange. Bash, don't use foul meat to train animals, please. Let's haul that in and keep it forbidden. I've been trying to do that to prevent it from being used in that way. All right, JD. What would be good is if you started machining. So let's lower your construction priority so that you smith. And let's get all these mechs out of here. Looks to me, nope, we still have plenty of steel down here. Raptor getting inspired surgery. Awesome. And Maverick and Cauterize should be helping haul this steel in. Because, yeah, that's a lot of rearming that we're going to need to do. Raptor is starting to butcher the insects, the mega spiders, and we'll turn them to AMPM soon. Gabe is harvesting all of that. You know what? This here should probably go back to cotton. I think we have a lot of hops now for beer. We just haven't had the cooks being able to utilize it because we've been busy dealing with the lions, tigers, and bears of raids. Yes, I love pet hauling. It's just so good. Don't work until you pass out. So cauterize, yeah, can move from island to island. The other thing I'd like to do is the chitin that I recently got from butchering all those baby crabs, we can put to use in dusters and cowboy hats for the summer. We are heading into summer, so that would be a good investment. That's a bowler hat, so incorrect. That's still a bowler hat. That's a cowboy hat. Here we are. JD is pretty busy right now, but he'll get to it eventually. Phoenix is over his sickness. He was sick in the head. All right, the blood rot does not need tending to by real meds. And then as far as quests go, we've got the outpost for 11 more days. We've got the warden for 13. And then the impressive blueprint for a week, not to destroy that, which is pretty easy. There's a Baron ceremony. Let's do this. Now that I don't have anything crazy happening on the map tile, I have a moment to actually accept a Baron ceremony. I should get around to building a landing pad for these shuttles. Like build it here or something, because it's, being perfectly honest, it's pretty ridiculous that I haven't had one yet. I mean, it does cost some steel to build landing pads, so there's a good reason why I haven't really invested, because they land where they land, you know, but if I could make it easier, it'd be nice, I guess. All right, so that ceremony will be great. And that will be able to teach me the trainer of Word of Inspiration, unless I randomly... Oh, Hugh. Come on, I was about to have my, like, victory lap here. And you gotta go... Prison break. Alright. Well, let's do the bestowing ceremony while we beat up a prisoner. Just ignore the fact that we're doing that. Baron title. So I get one more permit. I'm definitely going to pick Aerodrone Salvo, as that is awesome. The Glitteral Meds drop is pretty great too. And then, given my limitation of silver and steel, well, steel not so much, but the yeah, Aerodrone drop. The random Psycast I was gained. What is it? Should tell me. Berserk. Ooh, Berserk's good. Actually, Berserk's actually incredibly useless. Normally it's good, but it's incredibly useless because Reapers are immune to Psycasts. So Berserk doesn't do anything. Not really. There's really not a situation where Berserk's gonna help me. I guess it helps. No, I take that back. It would help if there's like an enemy centipede or something. So now I have an undignified bedroom because I need a drape and a royal bed. And we can work on that. And then in terms of I need 5 more honor to go up to Count. So we'll be headed to Count pretty soon. But let me learn this side trainer, Word of Inspiration. And I can start to try to inspire JD to make better gear, or Gabe to make better art. Don't heal him first. He's the inciting jerk. Heal my guys. And I'm going to use herbal meds, rather, to speed this process up too. Even though they're minor wounds. I'll just grow heal root. The higher the tend quality, the faster that people, you know, are ready to be, you know, go back to work or whatever. Hugh, you keep trying to punch me like this, I might have to take your legs off. Because this is becoming a pattern. You are the troublemaker. And I don't like trouble. I like things simple, clean. This constant troublemaking that you've been doing, making me think that you might need to lose some legs. That's all I'm gonna say. Supplies. Oh, boy. They would like to purchase 270 plasteel, and they will give me Resmic serum. Yes, I mean, I will accept this. That's a lot of plasteel, but I have it. Where is this quest? I think that is jumpable. Let's see. How many pods would that be? Like if I sent Raptor, or let's send Hippie because she has the super legs. And yeah, that actually would be one pod. 270. Except for she'd have to carry the Jade back. And my pets currently aren't haulers, so I might need... Yeah, Resmic serum is just so valuable. If you're not aware of what Resmic serum is, if someone dies, you can resurrect them for free. So the Jade here is half a kilogram per thing. You know what I could do? I'm gonna send Raptor to do the trade. Yeah, so I'm gonna accept this. I have 25 days, and I'm going to send Raptor once the ambient temperature is comfortable for him to do the running. But the other thing is, I'm going to need to research the pack of survival meals. So I need him to... Let's give a throne speech about being a baron now. But I'm going to need Raptor to research pack of survival meals, which is my next queued up research, so that I can... have meals for my way home. It is a lot of garbage there. Big oof. All right, everybody's in attendance. Gabe and JD as well. Yep, everybody's there. Nice. I guess, I suppose not the pets. So now that there's no steel down here for the steel zone, I'm going to call this priority hauling. And I'm going to clear out this zone and priority haul this stuff to here. Trying to clear out the box full of corpses. So this should send Maverick and Cauterize to go tidy up these, either the mechs, the plastic. I don't know what they're going to be hauling exactly. I don't really care, but I just know I want to empty this spot out. So, yep. All right, Raptor, get researching, please. Keep forbidding the meat, so that we don't use it. Let's get Bash brewing. We're pretty low on beer, so it wouldn't be a terrible idea to brew some up. And then Gabe, I'm gonna take you off of bed rest because I need my farms tended to, and we're running low on rice, and I'd prefer not to use fine meals if we can help it. Okay, there's enough to ferment one full barrel full of booze, and we'll just keep going with the other one. Bash will get tired, but whatever. He's been encouraged from a throne speech, so should be enough. All right, Raptor is making good progress on all those bug corpses. And Cauterize is making good progress on all the rotted ones. There's a whole lot of rotted ones, that's for sure. See, Phoenix. Yep, that's all of the wort. So we have almost 2 full barrels full of beer. Let's get that fermenting. And this is a very peaceful place to end this episode. So I'm very, very excited about the Resmix serum. And my plan is to have Raptor with a bunch of survival meals to make the trip home, go out, and I'll end up selling this jade for something else, so that he doesn't have to carry the jade home. If you have any feedback for me, let me know in the comments below. Thank you all so very much for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed this episode, and you tune in next time. Farewell, everybody.